the problem of our kingdom. Hey, when he talks, nobody can challenge. A threat to the kingdom.
Essence Agobanza. Possibly because of your involvement in my emergence as king, you have refused to see me big enough to respect and to honor. But I'll be quick to remind you that I am your king. However, I've come to ask you a simple question. Are you bent? Are you bent on bringing this kingdom to her knees? Are you trying to crumble this kingdom before my very eyes?
As a bubedike of my annual form in the kingdom, you are the very first visitor that I'm having in my house today. You have refused to come inside for me to entertain you as a king. Let me tell you here and now that I'm not comfortable with your choice of words.
I have chosen to speak with you here, for I have not come here for merriment or felicitations. Agobanze, I am here because I am not happy.
Why?
Wait, Agobanze, you're a businessman. You own businesses. Home and abroad, you're a man doing very well for himself. And so I wonder why you have chosen to meddle with the pocket of young men who are struggling. It has come to my notice that you have refused that a young man activates the real-time passage of his father because he did not come to you for permission, which translates to him paying money to the structure that you have set up. And I ask you why? Why? What are you doing with that kind of money?
But let me tell you something that you may need to do. Ask all the men who have demystified money in the past. And all of them will tell you that men who intend to keep seeing real money must set up structures around them. Structures that will ensure that money will continue to filter in. Little drops of water here and there. The basin is full. I am certain you understand what that means.
I refuse to understand what you have said, for that is an analogy of a greedy man. I am your king, and I'm here to tell you that that nonsense must stop. Stop it. Adurama.
Chukwu Adikama. The son of Omesu Ilonze. You are king, like you said. I don't have a problem with that. But I am the kingdom, and the kingdom is me. I am telling you to your face, there is nothing you can do.
I know men who remembered where the rain started beating them. And when the rain stopped beating them, but cannot understand why they are still wet in spite of all they have done to ensure that they dry up. Essence Agobanze, get ready, for witness is coming. And I hope that you're ready.
I am not going to allow this boy deceive me with a very strange proverb. I am going to deal with this boy. Bullet! Make the list available to that boy and free him.
Yes, boss.
Baba, thank your God say you are alive. Many have gone, oh. Now, I want to make you provide everything within this list in the next 24 hours. If you want to run, oh, if you run, oh. But now they tell you now, saying I may be bullets. I will still fish you out. Now take the list. Move it!
Nnamdi, I have told you to calm down.
Uncle, how can you tell me to calm down when this man has rude men? Do you know how many people are invited? They came here stranded. This man in question did not even give me space to call them and cancel it.
Listen to me, my son. I understand exactly how you feel. But what has happened has happened. My advice is that you go ahead and do whatever is on that list. Go back to the city, continue your life. You cannot fight Isinze Agobanze.
The worst part of it is that the vigilante services are listening to him. The law enforcement officers that are supposed to do their work, they are quiet, doing nothing.
Nnamdi, what do you expect them to do?
I don't know, I wonder.
He has virtually all of them on his payroll. There is nothing they can do. They are handicapped. Maybe you are not aware. No president in this country has emerged without his support. Like I said, you cannot fight him.
I wonder, how can a man like that be doing illegal things and nobody is there to arrest him? This is insane.
Nobody has the capacity to stop Isinze Agobanze. He's a very dangerous man.
You see, these are the reasons I say all these gods, ancestors, they are overrated. You imagine a man like that doing all these evil things and he still lives. Nothing has happened to him.
Don't bring death to yourself. Don't speak ill of the gods because of one man. The ways of the gods are not the ways of man. You don't know what they are planning.
I want all the names of the kindred heads. Their phone numbers, emails if possible. We need to restructure. As a matter of fact, we need to take back the structure of this kingdom from those who have monopolized and criminalized, so that we can move our people forward.
What is wrong with you?
Slow down. Who did this to you?
Your Majesty, Isinze.
Chuka, what happened? Talk.
Isinze Agobanze, he wanted to take away my land.
Young man, I want you to repeat what you told me.
Thank you, my Majesty. Your Majesty. Isinze Agobanze here. He did this to me because I asked him out of my father's land.
That's okay. Agobanze, I want to believe that you heard what the young man said. This is why I have invited you here. I want to know, is it true?
I can't believe you are asking me this. I am not here because of this boy. I came here because the one I placed in charge of produce just confirmed to me that you ordered him to stop work. I don't know what that, I don't understand what that means.
Isinze Agobanze, why do you want to dabble into produce? What business do you have with produce? The commissioner for agriculture clearly created a department that oversees farm produce. What are you trying to do? What is your plan? Are you trying to set us up against the commissioner for agriculture?
Wait, I need to understand this. You are scared of the commissioner of agriculture
And that is the reason you sacked the person I employed?
Agobaz, why are you deflecting? Why are you not responding to the claims of this young man? The land in question belongs to his family. Why did you encroach?
No. Who exactly are you presenting yourself to be now? As in the one who takes the food the lion is about to devour? If you feel you have what it takes to stop me from selling a land I already marked for sale, then I want you to file out. And you're going to discover rudely that we must first have a kingdom before we can start talking about a king.
Your Majesty, is me.
Listen to me. It's okay. You have to go. I will discuss with His Majesty. But let me quickly advise you, for your own good, stay away from that land choker. And most importantly, stay away from that man. Kandogi weto ogonogo.
When I sin, the gods we pardon. All they want.
It seems the Abubanze, my father, the one-man riot squad of Inwaholi.
You daughter of disobedience. No, what other insult are you planning to bring up? Because I know you. Beneath this classless praise of yours lies insult. What is it?
You know, I always wonder if you still have some conscience left in you. Because these properties you forcefully collect from people, of what use are they to you?
I am still tolerating you because of the leniency of your late mother. The glorious woman that they took from me because she failed to listen to me.
Daddy, I don't want to discuss my mother today.
Let this be the very last time you will cut into my statement. I am still talking. If you are not going to mind your business, if you will continue, Amanda, to make my business your headache, you are going to die young.
What?
You heard me right. If you will not stop dabbling into the things I do, if you will not face your business, Amanda, you are going to die young. What is even wrong with you? No, are you not seeing your mates who are unmarried and productive in their husbands' houses? You are sitting back here, monitoring everything I do, making my business your headache. Be very careful.
Daddy, you are more enlightened than this. But since you want to play dumb with me, here's a brief lecture for you. When a man wants to marry a woman, he goes into research. He wants to know whose daughter is she, who is her mother, and who is her father. For a girl whose father is a tyrant, if you were that man, will you come asking for my hand in marriage? So next time when you want to lecture me about marriage, you should know that you're my bad luck charm.
You know, you are so dumb. And that is the reason you don't even know the man who your father is. But the time is coming when you are going to realize the quality of the man you have as a father.
Why me? Of all the men in the world, why should it be my father? Am I ruling the kingdom or is it Caesar Luganse who is ruling the kingdom? I did not see this coming.
Oh, I am indeed delighted to have my king to be in my humble abode. I am very loyal, my king.
I am more loyal. You share. It is heartwarming to know that the king today is a man who looks up to you. I am here to pay homage. I am here because you're a man of power, you're a man of authority, you're a man who is very much respected in this kingdom. I have come to show you love and respect. As a growing young man, my parents taught me and taught me well. They told me that every time I intend to go stand in front of greatness, like you, that I must go bearing gifts.
Good.
Ichie, this is for you.
Thank you very much. I am actually impressed. Thank you.
Thank you, Ichie.
Please, you may be seated.
Down. Thank you.
You know, I have actually looked around the whole of Enuavomen. And trust me, there is no other person I see who is qualified for this throne, if not you.
Thank you very much, Ichie. I am quite humbled by that declaration. I want to tell you that I am here because I know that you're a man of wisdom and you are going to bless me with more knowledge.
The people of Enuavomen, they may never understand the kind of service I'm rendering to them, presenting you for this post. Because you are the best we have.
Oh, thank you.
And I am so convinced that you are going to rule with a lot of wisdom.
Thank you. Thank you. Of course, with your guidance, I'll do my best.
That's not a problem at all. You are there already.
Thank you.
And there is nothing, nobody can actually stop me. Nobody.
Thank you. Thank you. My heart is always full of joy each time I am blessed to be in your presence. And that is why I always come with gifts. But, sir, I hope you don't misunderstand. The gifts sometimes, the intentions, not to influence you.
You don't need to say that because it was only last month. Just last month when I added 1 year to my number of years, you presented me with a car.
Yes.
And now you are doing this one again. It actually goes to show that you are spoiling me with gifts.
It's from my heart.
But I'm not complaining.
It's not because I want to influence your thoughts towards me.
I know that a man who associates with elders will always have the wisdom of the elders, and that is what we are doing.
Thank you.
And it is going to translate by the time you become the king of this whole kingdom.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. Having said that, Ichie, there's a little problem.
What's the problem?
And that is why I'm here. I am worried about the men of Akezi. What are we going to do about them?
Yes. What a man will do is buried deep down in his heart. The men of Akezi, forget about them. Men who are men do not make noise. You understand that? My king to be, who is actually my king. My king.
My love, I was thinking you would have retired to the room.
I'm overwhelmed by the problems of my people.
You know, in you I see the reality of the saying, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown.
You know, when you say it the way you have just said it, it comes with more than just one meaning. Are you trying to say something to me?
My love, you haven't known peace since you became king. And I'm thinking, is that a blessing or a curse to us?
My life is not just about us anymore. I am now in the position to be of service to my people. I am trying very hard to deliver on my promise to ensure that Enuavomen is peaceful. I am trying to get these elders out of detention. But every individual
that I speak to work with me tells me to consult Agobanze. And it worries me.
My love, your problem is my problem. So I ask you, how best do you think we can solve this problem?
I'm thinking, hopefully I shall come up with something.
What the hell is wrong with everybody? Why are they not picking their calls? What is going on?
Hi, Dad. Why do you look so restless?
What is wrong with all these people? That boy that I made king went behind my back and pulled a stunt that I'm still not able to understand. Got the elders I locked up released. And now all the useless officers who should pick their calls and explain what is happening to me, none of them is picking his call. No, can you just explain that?
Daddy, the same person you refer to as a king is the same person you refer to as a boy. Well, by this action of his, he should know that he has arrived.
Amanda, don't force me to slap you. Why do you sound so dumb always? He has arrived now. No, how can anybody arrive in this kingdom where I hold the political structures in my palm? How?
The time has come for you to tell yourself the truth. Yes, because the said structures you thought you hijacked have been returned to their rightful owners.
You know what I want? I want you to leave. And I want you to leave now.
Okay. That's fine. But before that, congratulations to the elders. Congratulations to the elders. On their behalf, I am glad. And I love you, Daddy.
The development is heartwarming, Your Majesty. And I must say thank you. May your days be long.
You say?
May your reign equally be long.
You say?
I've gone to see them. They've really suffered. They wouldn't have survived one more week if you hadn't gone to release them. You see why we are the envy of other kingdoms? Our king is influential.
Dalo. I promised my good people of Enu Avomimi that my reign will be peaceful and just. No one will get special treatment. Everyone shall be treated equal, whether big or small. Your class to us is immaterial. It does not matter. Be a good person first and foremost. Those men I would have allowed to remain in detention to do the time for the crime if they were guilty. But as you and I know, they were innocent.
Yes.
You understand? And they were kept there unjustly. So it's only normal and right that they go back home. And I'm happy that they have reunited with their families.
Beyond our borders, people know that you are a just man. A man of peace.
I just try.
Thank you very much. You're way better than your godfather.
Thanks for the encomium. But you see, I am not quite comfortable with the term godfather.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Just that we've gotten used to that term.
But we must do away with that word. It is not helping us move forward as a people. You would agree with me that that term, godfather or godfatherism, has given room for sycophancy which unavoidably leads to corruption. And that is why the system is in a mess. And as long as Agobanze continues to attempt to pull us down as a people, I'm not on his side. He cannot be called my godfather. For he does not have exemplary values.
Sometimes my mind just flashes to Emeka. But you know, it's so unfortunate that he's not here to see how His Majesty's ruling. That is life.
My brother, do you know that after Isinze Agobanze collected my land, the king gave me another land?
He's so different from his godfather.
So different. That man is such a good man.
I wonder why he's so different from his godfather. At the same time, I am scared. Let it not be that he's deceiving us. Then in the future, he will just become a nightmare.
My brother, I don't think so. This is who he is.
What of if he succeeds in buying everyone's trust? Then at the end, he becomes a tyrant.
You may be right, but because initially, Isinze Agobanze was a nice man. When we voted him to represent us in the government house, he turned a tyrant. My brother, a tyrant will always remain a tyrant.
Well, let's just keep watch.
You are right. Let's enjoy the positive moments while it lasts. Let's go, my brother.
Ugezu J. By the grace of the gods, you are the chief priest of our Inu Abomeme kingdom. I have come for us to do business.
What business do you speak of?
I want you to tell me, what will it take for Eze Bubedike to be removed as king?
I don't understand. You are the same person who brought him here for spiritual purification. Why do you want him removed?
I just asked the question. As a man who is being proactive, planning ahead of time, I have not said bluntly that I want him removed. I just want to know.
Well, the truth is that he cannot be removed. A king can only leave the throne if he dies, or if it is proven that he committed an abominable act. A man who has an abomination hanging on his head cannot be king over normal people.
That means there is hope. Can you list all these abominable acts that he can possibly commit and become disqualified to continue as king? Can you list these abominable acts for me?
I cannot start listing abominable acts to you, for you know them. Are you not Isinze? Any abominable act will remove a king, will make a king lose his throne.
I don't understand. No, why are you saying this? No, are you telling me now that we cannot remove this man as the king of Enu Avomeme? Especially now that he's behaving as if he's the owner of this kingdom?
Isinze Agobanze, you should know it already, that a king is the owner of the kingdom wherever he rules. He retains that position until he is called by his ancestors. Why do you want this king removed?